Hi guys, this is SmexyBanana. So let's talk about how to use Scrap.tf. So first of all, you have to enter the website link called Scrap.tf, which will be given in the description link below. So the first of all is to log into via your Steam ID. Then of course, this is where you select your items. However, so since we are starting on the basics and beginner's guide, so the first thing you want to do is actually to click on weapons, which is the jack, I think. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is actually to click one of these boards and then select the weapon that you want. However, of course, in order to trade it, you need to trade using a weapon which is 1 for 1, or using a scrap which will trade 2 for 1. And then, of course, you select the weapon of your choice. For example, Rescue Ranger or maybe a loose cannon. So once you've done that, so you can select either payment from a backpack, which will be given to here, whatever that's in your backpack. And of course, if for example, let's say you want to trade something more expensive, they will trade it 1 for 1, which is not very effective, not very good. So that is how you do that from. Or the second thing is actually sorry, give me a moment. Is to click on this pay with metal only. But however, you may want to click 2 of these. You want to click 2, so 1 scrap, so it'll be easier to calculate. Otherwise, if let's say if you just trade in 1 weapon, you have to change them back and use your weapon. So let's say I want to click 2. I want 2 destinators, so I pay with metal. So now you have to wait for queuing, and the queue system, I will talk about the queue system later on later on. So once you receive a trade offer, you will be inside your Steam account, and this trade offer will be published in here. So, and then you have to accept it via here, and then you just accept the trade. And of course, be sure to check out that they're actually right, and then of course, then they'll send me to a email. So once you actually receive this Steam trade confirmation, to prevent any scammers of trading, just click confirm trade, and then it will send you back straight away. So once they send you back, then you'll receive these 2 vacinators, and you'll be under your exclamation mark when you receive them back in TF2. When you play TF2 as your new items. So once you've done that, then you're good to go and you're ready to sell. That is how simple it is to trade with Scrap.tf for the beginner's guide. So now, after Scrap.tf, now we move on to how to use actually TF2 Outpost. So this is actually TF2 Outpost once you've logged in. To sign in is the same way as how you sign in to Scrap.tf. Of course, log in through your Steam and then click New. Once you've done with that, on the left, which displays your entire backpack catalog, and then look for Vaccinator. Just now the one I trade in. Okay, let me close my previous trade. So in this case, Vaccinator on the left, and then on the right is what do you want to trade Vaccinator for? In this case, a scrap, so you can earn off 200% profit. And of course, additional information to tell what other stuff do you actually have. So on, maybe you can say I'm selling all types of weapons at a scrap each. So once you're done with that, create. So this is actually free advertisement. You don't have to pay anything for it. However, every 30 minutes it has to be bumped up, so it gets refreshed at the top of the TF2 Outpost, and people can see it. More people can see it. So how do you look for buyers looking for a Vaccinator? It's actually quite simple. On the right, you just click Vaccinator. Do note that on the right is what people are willing to buy it for, and on the left is people trading it for this item. So I think you kind of get it. So search, and of course it's quite hard to find, and maybe I need to specify a little bit more, which maybe, and of course you need to click this any quality to unique. Sorry, I didn't change that. So you must click it to unique, so it's actually easier, because if you click any quality, there'll be like strangers, vintages, and communities as well. So because people really want to buy unique, so just click search, and as you can see, there are people paying for this kinds of items, but it's quite rare. However, it's possible because there's such thing called collectors, where you have to collect 100 of these unique weapons, and they might be paying more than that. So once you're done, and then maybe if you're lucky, once you find a buyer, maybe you're gonna trade them up. And once you're done with that, that's the end of the tutorial for TF2 Outposts. I'll be unlocking more. I'll be talking more about the advanced guide on TF2 Outposts later on. Hi, I'll be moving on to Backpack.tf. So it's actually pretty simple to use. The first thing you'll be brought into when you log into your Steam, as usual, you need to log in. Go hover into your account name, then click onto my backpack icon. Once you're done with that, look for the item that you want to sell. So let's say if your backpack is quite filled and you're unable to find it, you may want to click search and type in the weapon of your choice. So in this case, Vaccinator. And then you maybe want to sell it for 1 scrap. Hover it, do not click it, and of course if you click it, it doesn't matter. Then hover it and click sell. In this case, it's under 1 refined metal. So if you've forgotten what is the conversion of scrap to refine, 9 scraps is equivalent to 1 refined metal. So it's 0.11, and of course, another comment so people will know that you have all the weapons. But of course, if you do not have, you may still want to put it down. It's because do note that you get more trades coming in, and of course, let's say you do not have a weapon, you can trade it in. Since you already learned the technique in Scrap.tf, you can trade the weapon, that additional weapon, into the weapon that the seller wants. So create listing, and once you're done with that, and you're off. Again, it's quite easy to use, and then you're done for it. And of course, you may want to click statistics to see if anybody wants it, anybody want to buy it. In this case, nobody wants to buy it, and you're done listing. However, it's going to be a really, really tough time because there are other people offering cheaper than you. So once you're done advertising, at least you tried something. Then you're done with it with the Backpack.tf tutorial. So you have advertised from TF2 Outpost, Backpack.tf, and even learned how to use Scrap.tf. So what other ways to actually sell your weapon? Well, it's via TF2 Trading servers. I will list down several websites below, and hopefully you find it useful. However, do note that the chances of you selling weapons would be the higher number of people. So I'll be starting off TF2 for TF2. However, before we move on to TF2 servers, let's move on to changing our IGN. It's actually totally up to your preference. I just changed my name so people see it's like advertising yourself much more easily. So I just change it to selling weapons at 1 scrap, and then once you're done, click at the bottom, save changes. And in case you're wondering how to change your name, just go to profile and edit profile. Okay, so once you've done with that, let's move on to TF2. So let's move on to TF2 servers. The best server is actually trading servers, or servers with the most people. In this case, I joined 32 people over here. And then, of course, I want to advertise. Maybe I want to say selling weapons at 1 scrap. So people will know that you're selling in, and you may want to advertise every 30 seconds, not spamming them. If not, people find that annoying. So once you're done with that, maybe you want to switch servers to improve your luck every maybe 2 minutes or so. And once you're done with that, good luck. And that's the end of Scrap Trading, and I'll be hosting a competition to my subscribers, and with the details more below in the descriptions. So hope you enjoy and subscribe. Thank you for watching.